Time now for Futures in Focus. Wheat trending a little lower today as the EU and Australia forecast rebounding crop numbers. We've also seen a similar number coming out from Russia as well. Let's go to Ted Seifried of Zaner Hedge. He joins us now from the CME. It does seem as if the wheat story is turning around. We're getting very strong reports coming out of the EU, Australia, and that just adds to that report that we got earlier on in the week from Russia, Ted. What's the prognosis for the wheat price?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's not good news, but it's not a really big surprise because we had a really rough growing season for wheat in a lot of areas last year. Russia, for example, previously had 85 million metric tons production. Last year was 71.6. Australia, 22 million metric tons 2 years ago. Last year, a little over 17 million metric tons. So the problem is that global demand has been really stagnant. So the global production problems that we had last year didn't really translate to higher prices globally, and what benefit it did give us wasn't felt in the U.S. because of the higher dollar. Now, we do have Russia really being an aggressive exporter, and the idea is that they're going to have to slow down sometime soon. That could help U.S. markets. Spring wheat planting looks like it could be a major problem with the weather that we've been having and the really terrible conditions that you have up north. That could give us a little bit of strength in the market. We do have a little bit lower acreage planned for this year as well. So I think wheat should be bottoming in here right around the 450 Chicago May level. And I think we could see a recovery right around the 492 area.
Ted, you mentioned the dollar. The Bloomberg dollar index has risen for the last 5 days. The president is a little upset about this. Where does the buck go next?
Yeah, you're absolutely right, and he's been making a lot of noise about his not being happy with the Fed. I think the Fed is going to be somewhat beaten into complacency this year, and most traders feel that is the same thing. There's a small chance that we might see a little bit of a decline in 2019, but either way, we've seen a lot of strength in the dollar. It looks like we're going to make new highs. I think we're going to 98.40.